One fun fact for everyone before we get started. Shea has appeared in 5 prior California Classicos at Stanford Stadium and has recorded a goal or an assist in all 5 of them. So,
Wow.
Shea, I don't even know if you knew that.
I didn't know that. That's pretty cool.
Fun fact. So let's go ahead and jump right into questions with Robert Jonas.
Well, clearly there's no pressure then.
Yeah, that's what I felt immediately when he said that.
and I won't be surprised if you go over to Alex and demand to be in the starting line.
Yeah, can we make that more public?
I'm glad that came up because obviously you've been a part of many, many Cali Clasico memories at Stanford Stadium, and this is the biggest home stage that you guys get to play at, in the regular season. What has it been around the team, the vibes, the feeling, in terms of how training has gone, how you've been feeling, especially with Saturday's game coming up?
Yeah, I think we've got a lot of new faces on the team in the last couple of years who have not played in this game before. So I'm excited to see their experience. It's a fun game. So I've been building up to this game for too long now. I put it on my calendar early in the year, and I've been fighting to get fit and healthy, and I feel like I am there. So I'm excited to go continue to add to that streak.
Thank you, Shea. Let's go next to Kylan Mills.
Hey Shea, Kylan with Cron 4 News. Good to see you. You've obviously taken part in many of these, but what is it about the California Clasico that makes the environment so special, and what do you expect from the atmosphere on Saturday?
Yeah, the Cali Clasico is special for a number of reasons. The first one is it's against our biggest rival, the North Bay, South Bay, or NorCal, SoCal rivalry. Is always big. LA is a big club who spends a lot of money. We're not that, so that makes it fun. And then there's also obviously 50,000 people who stay for 95 minutes, and so it makes it energetic the entire game. People show up early, people stay late. There's just a buzz in that stadium for the whole game, and so there's a lot of action. It's back and forth usually, and there's usually a lot of goals.
Thank you, Shea. Kylan, if you have a follow-up, you can go ahead and ask right now.
Okay, awesome. Just, given what this team has been through this season, what would a win over the Galaxy, you mentioned just how much money they spend, the fact that they're a powerhouse, what would that do for the confidence of this group moving forward?
I think it'd be big. We want to be strong at home. We've started to do that. We've had some tough away games, but this game in the past has turned our season around. We've won this game before and gone on to make the playoffs. And so this is a big statement game. It shows our character. It's a chance to get 3 points at home in front of a crowd and start momentum going into the summer, which is important.
Thank you.
Thank you, Shea. This question comes from Jamin Moore. He asks, there are a lot of players on this team that have not played at Stanford Stadium in a California Clasico. What are you conveying to them to help them prepare and understand the importance of this game on the calendar?
I don't think there's a whole lot to say to guys. I think the atmosphere speaks for itself. When you show up to this game and you're warming up, you can feel the energy. There's a lot of people there. When you're pulling up in the bus even, there's people tailgating. It's just a crowded game. It just has a different feel to it just because the sheer amount of people that are there. And so if you can't get up for this game, you need to check your pulse because once you're in the stadium and you see those people and everyone's up for it, it's an exciting game. So there's not a whole lot that needs to be said. Everyone here is professional and there's not many times you get to play in games like this, and so it's a good feeling.
Thank you, Shea. We'll take a couple more questions, starting with Fabian Renkel.
Hi, Shea. Thank you for your time today.
Mm-hmm.
With having experienced so many Cali Clasicos and making a difference in them, who would you put on your Mount Rushmore of Cali Clasicos? Would you be on there? Thank you.
I don't know if I get to make the list, but Wando seems to always score a goal in any game he's in, so you have to put him on there. Alan Gordon has that big goal in 2012. And he also scored in LA. I remember a big goal in LA that he took his shirt off in that one as well. And so, man, this game, I think of Stephen Linhart's cut eye, John Bush has a cut eye. I mean, this game is always, I can like picture certain moments in all these games. Stephen Linhart doing pull-ups on the crossbar, Clarence Goodson jumping into the stands, Marvin Chavez making a guy fall down off his double step over. There's just so many like little moments in these games where I can picture in my head that are memorable. And so there's a bunch of guys. This is a fun game. It's fun to have a lot of them in town. This week, I'm hoping to see a bunch of guys from the 2012 Clasico game. So it's a special game, and there's a lot of guys that have been a part of it.
Thank you, Shea. Let's wrap up with one more question from Robert Jonas.
Thanks. Clearly there's a lot of serious preparation that goes into this game, getting tactics right and practicing and making sure everyone's ready to go. But, maybe equally or maybe even more serious for you, we know that probably a good number of those 50,000 people, including a few people in my household, are hoping to see Shea Salinas celebrating, shirt off, sprinting around the stadium, enjoying hopefully a difference-making goal.
Mm-hmm.
You've been out injured for a little while, and I know as a dad, sometimes keeping the bod in shape is not always the easiest thing. I'm sure you're in great soccer shape, but how are those abs looking in case you do get to see a shirtless celebration this weekend?
Yeah, I'm fit. I'm just as fit as I've ever been. Hopefully I can show all of you that soon. I think being a dad helps me stay in more shape. I work out here, and then I go home and I throw my kids up and down, and I wrestle, and I pick up toys. That's for the hamstrings. So I'm going up and down stairs getting diapers, and so it's my body's probably more fit than it's ever been. And yeah, I'm hoping for one of those magical moments. I've gotten more and more minutes here. Salt Lake, I had the most minutes of the year for myself. So I'm hoping to contribute a lot in this game, and we'll see what God has planned.
Well, if you ever start a dad bod workout video YouTube channel, I'll be your first subscriber.
Yeah, kids make great weights because they grow as you get stronger. So it's nice. And then when you have 4 of them, you get different weight sets. I got my heaviest to my lightest, and you can kind of vary in between.
Best of luck Saturday. Look forward to it.
Thanks, guys.